Do you ever feel like you are drowning in tasks? That your business is running you and you're not running the business? That all this freedom, all this wealth, all this time that you were going to have after quitting your job and starting a business, you don't really have, and maybe you're still looking for? Well, this video is going to show you why delegation is so powerful and why outsourcing a lot of these tasks, a lot of the tasks that you do on a daily basis that you might think that no one else is good enough to do, I'm going to show you why you're wrong and why delegation is the right thing to do. Look, even superheroes need sidekicks. I have been there, and I'm still there sometimes, where you are so bogged down by everything that needs to be done. And I've been there where I thought, well, it's so complex. It's property deal analysis. It's M&A deal analysis. It's, putting together a spreadsheet for this. It's searching for this. It's all these different tasks that I thought, oh, only I can do this. It's my business. I care the most. I'm the most knowledgeable. I'm the most, the best person in the world for this. Let me tell you something. Virtual assistants, VAs, right? If you can do it, they can do it. And they'll probably do it better. They'll probably do it longer. They will probably do it to a better level of quality for a lot less money than you would be paying in this country, but also for a lot less money than your hourly rate. If you're the CEO of a business turning over £1 million a year, I don't know, your hourly rate is a couple £100 an hour, right? Let's just say that. You're going to be paying a VA anywhere from a couple of bucks to $10, $15, $20 an hour. There's a net gain there. But you doing a $10 an hour task when you're on $300, $400 an hour, there's a net loss there. Because in that time, you could be doing $300 worth of work, growing the business, doing the things that, there are certain things that you may be better at and a better position to do and are more income generating and more important. You could be doing those, right? So it's so important to delegate. Don't think they're not going to do it as good as you. Look, that's life. They're not. But if they can do 80%, I think we're all pretty happy, right? Don't think that only you can do it. I promise you, no. If you can teach people, they can do it because someone taught you, right? Or something taught you. So what's the difference? Now, when you're starting in delegation, I think there's 3 R's of delegation. The first one is the right task. Second one is the right person. And the third one is, starts with right level of control. So let's start with the right task. Identify ones that are routine or repetitive or that don't necessarily directly generate income or you don't enjoy, right? Get a list of those tasks. See how much time you spend on them per week, per day, per month. Then create a list of these tasks. You then need to be able to train someone in doing this. So this could be a Zoom call. Better to have it pre-recorded e-learning. Because if someone leaves, instead of having to do it again with the new person, you just send them the e-learning, right? Do it once and it lasts a long time. This is the benefit of e-learning. It could be a Loom screen share. Here's how you do the spreadsheet. Here's how you do this, whatever. But get that done. That forms part of the right task. Now, you're ready to go. You've got videos. You've got an FAQ section in the video. You've got walkthrough. You're going to sort of babysit them on the first few bits. Cool. Task done. You need the right person. There's a few websites I use to find VAs and to find people from, and obviously to hire people physically as well in the UK. In my business mentoring, we talk through all of this kind of stuff and why hiring is so important. Now, finding the right person, like anyone in business, anywhere, is so difficult. It is so difficult. Hiring people is one of the hardest things you do in business. Is one of the biggest pain points. People equals pain. People equals profit. You got to have some pain to make profit, right? Finding them takes time. It takes trial and error. It takes looking through their work. It takes flipping heck. That's 40 applications. One was all right. They haven't replied. Still waiting for more. Waiting another week. Getting another 20. Thinking, oh, that's this is just what finding the right person is and what it takes. And also to ensure they have the right motivation, the right work ethic, the right communication skills. If they're taking phone calls or, doing a sales role, have they got the right sales skill for it if you're not going to be teaching them or you can't teach them? So, sometimes you're going to find that certain tasks are harder to hire for and other ones are easier to hire for. But this second R is probably the hardest. The first, part, you can identify the task, you can get the training ready. That's quite sort of solo work. Finding the right person, you're kissing a lot of frogs. So yeah, make sure you brush your teeth. And the right amount of control. Now, at the start, you will be a little bit more micromanagey. You will be a bit more like, hey, listen, do 2 or 3 bits of this task, let me review it, and then carry on. Because you don't want them to waste 15, 20 hours doing it when like you could show them how to do it in an earlier step. So just obviously say that in a nice way and say, it is for their benefit. I don't want you to waste time doing the whole task and then we realize, step 2 out of 8 was wrong. And so kind of babysitting, taking those early steps, understanding that they've never done it before and you were an idiot when you couldn't do it. If you have never analysed an M&A deal and I say, here we go, analyse it, you're probably going to be an idiot at it. I was at property. I was at everything I've done. You know what I mean? You always start at that position. So just remember, you started there. So why are they not going to start there as well? So something to be important to have patience. Not too much patience though. Hire slowly, fire fast. Always say it, still applicable. But then over time, there's certain websites have tools which actually tracks their screen and their mouse. And so you can basically watch them doing your task, just to check, have they been doing it? I'm not being charged for them sunning out by the pool, And that's quite useful. I think a lot of them will be used to it, especially as VAs. Obviously, when it comes to doing this in person, that balance of micromanagement and tracking their work is a lot harder. And this is where Slack, and regular communication comes in key. And having an open, honest relationship with them and the team so that everyone kind of knows and building a culture. There's so much here. Building a culture here that everyone trusts each other, and wants to work and wants to kind of say to you like, I don't think they're pulling their weight. You know what I mean? Kind of. You need your little snitches, right? Snitches don't get stitches. Snitches get promotions. That's true in the corporate world. So next up is kind of overcoming that fear of delegation, which we've kind of touched on. But they will make mistakes. You will have to guide them more than you guide yourself right now. But mistakes are opportunities for you to teach them how to do it correctly and may also show you that your e-learning and your videos maybe weren't as good as you thought they were, or they need adjusting or editing in certain ways, right? So embrace, their kind of mistakes for learning. But again, there is a tolerance. There is a limit to how many mistakes and the scale of mistakes. And if you tell someone the same thing over and over again, they don't write it down, they don't note it, they don't then make that change, and they keep making a mistake, you know what happens? Job is gone, you are gone, goodbye. Simple as that. If you can't learn, if you can't pick things up, sorry, there's about 20 other people in that application, who are willing to do it and to do it properly. So, it's something to really think about. And you know what, if I speak about my kind of own delegation in my food business, turning over about $500,000 that I purchased for zero. In fact, I was actually given money to buy it. Anyways, I have an ops manager there who, takes a chunk of profit as salary, right? That's how it is. But guess what? I can sit here 5 days a week and not have to go in. I don't have to worry about, is the delivery on time? Is it in the right place? Are the team doing what they should be doing? Are we passing inspections? Is it clean? Is it not? Are they delivering the bonuses? Is the screen working? Is the extraction broken again? Have 4 onions come in bad that I need a picture of to send to the thing because there's a million things that I don't do because they do, right? In my cleaning business, I don't clean any sites. Nuh-uh. I don't even train the cleaners. I have supervisors to do that. That's turning over about $500,000 as well. And I acquired those 2 cleaning businesses as well. I can show you how to do that. Click the link below. I don't do that. In my property business, I have a builder maintenance plan. Tenants, don't call me. They go, all right, that's broken, and it gets sorted. Yes, I pay for it. Yes, I make slightly less money, but I get a lot more life back, and, I get what I pay for. And actually, in a lot of cases, they do a better job than me. Of course, a builder's going to do a better job than me. I'm not a builder. Of course, a head chef is going to cook better than me. I'm not a chef. I'm a cook. I'm not a chef. Of course, a videographer is going to film a better video than me, right? So actually, in a lot of cases, delegation, you're actually outsourcing to someone who's better than you because you can't be an expert at everything. You can be good at it. You can be very good at it, but you're not going to be an expert. So in fact, you're actually helping yourself by finding someone better. And if I just sort of round up with giving you some quick tips on delegation. Now, firstly, clear instructions. Make sure the e-learning, make sure the way you talk to them, make sure the way of doing stuff, the list, everything is super, super clear. Make it like an idiot's guide. Honestly, I appreciate when people give me instructions that are crystal clear, right? And so will other people. People aren't going to take it offensively, right? It's better that it's all there and they can ignore the parts they don't need. Follow up, have regular check-ins when the work is being done, set milestones, make sure that you are, especially at the start, checking in on this. Thirdly, get over your fear of delegating. You're going to make mistakes, things are going to go wrong, you're not going to be happy with it. Tough. It's a lot better than the other option of your business running you. And a lot of people who apply to my mentorship program, my business consulting program, a lot of the time they are saying, I feel like the business is running me. I feel like I can't leave it. I'm on holiday and I'm sitting there looking. When I'm on holiday, you've seen the outfits. I'm on holiday. Yeah? I'm not chatting to any, no. Because I've delegated. I've chosen life and enjoyment over, oh, but I can make an extra £2 this month. Give a honestly. And lastly, feedback. Give them feedback. Staff, VAs, people you work with, supply. Everyone needs feedback. But also receive it and be open to receiving it. Feedback is a two-way street. It's all good to say, yeah, but then you need to be open to receiving it backwards. Because again, feedbacks are like mistakes, right? In the sense that they are a learning opportunity. Do not waste a good opportunity to learn and improve yourself because of ego. Make sure you hit the bell icon below, hit like, leave a comment, people, leave a comment. And if you're interested in learning more from me, hit the link in the description. And put an application form in and we can chat.